So tip 2 is mix your colors on the palette. For the most part, you don't want to mix colors on the canvas or your painting panel, or smooch paints around on your canvas. I'm thinking that that's going to give you more interesting colors. It's not really, it's just going to end up mixing colors together that shouldn't be mixed. So as I'm doing on the palette here, I'm using the colors with very little white and mixing it on the palette, picking it up with a good brush and putting it straight down on the canvas. You can pre-mix a lot of color on the palette if you want, particularly if you're painting large areas with lots of a particular color. Then mix a big pile of that on your palette. Get a good clean mix using your painting knife. When you're painting on a small surface like this, you can get away with just using your brush on the palette, and it's much simpler. But no harm in using the painting knife in any event. It's going to get you a much cleaner mix when a particular color is important. I like using the brush on the palette as well, because I do get a bit of striations of other colors, and as I'm putting on paint, the cerulean blue is showing, there's the green, there's a bit of the yellow. It's all going down on the same brush, but because the colors are from a reduced palette and the mixes come from the primary colors, for instance, the variations I'm getting are still going to be clean and harmonious. It's very difficult to mix muddy colors when you work this way. You have to really go out of your way to mix two complements together and then throw in some white paint, and you start getting potentially muddy color.